Hello you guys, this is Sacred Stone Healing. I hope you're good. This is going to be a tarot spread for the new moon in Virgo. So I'm just going to put this mic on here okay, for the sound. So let's do some tarot. Interesting energies still. There's this, we are patiently awaiting, this is my coffee, and this is actually a Japanese lava stone cup that I got a few of because my son he's Japanese, really into Japanese stuff, but it came in right now. Well, the earth grid is changing a lot, so first I just wanted to focus on that. Okay, so they want me to focus on that. Okay. The earth grid right now, this is a pretty good start for the new moon in Virgo because it's affecting all of us. So I know you want to hear about what's in it for you, yeah. But right now we are learning, in the beginning of learning how much we are affected from all over the world, no matter color, race, or country. And we're beginning to understand how we're all interconnected. And we will be very much dismantling the ego. So this is the process of that. And I was like naming this, I was laughing in the kitchen just a few minutes ago because I was thinking, I felt like I was kicked out of 3D. Stuff that I've been trying to hold on to, and maybe thought that was the right approach or stuff like that, but I'm just in that process myself. And then I was, they put my butt down here, and that's why I connected with the lava, because the earth is changing, and we see it with the fires in so a lot of prayers go out to the fires in the US right now. We see it with the fires in Greece right now, the fires in Syria, the fires in Lebanon, and there's intense stuff going on all over the world right now. Even though all this is going on, we have high vibrational energies coming in. But it is affecting our bodies, and it's affecting our mind field. So both the mind, the emotional, the spiritual, the mental, and the physical field. And we are connected to nature, and much more than we understand. And that's why I brought this up, because of the lava, because it's the magna, the magna in the earth that you find in the volcano that's really stirring up. So we can pray, and we can do what we can to protect our loved ones and people we know and stuff like that. But it's already done, because it is something that is being, it's a process right now. So we have to stay focused on our own self-mastery and do what we can right now. I've been called to just send prayers to anybody who is on my light, and using this prayer bead. And it's shifting, and I can definitely also feel the collective within my body. So it's pretty intense, and that's why I'm like, I know that I had a lot of work that I should have done on this channel. But I have been going through a lot of stuff, and definitely when you go on, it's a lot of energy work, and it's a lot of work. And even though I'm not always addressing signs, I'm beginning to, I'm going to begin to start doing some signs, just short ones. So I'm going to start recording some of them next week. And then this one is the new moon in Virgo. But just be mindful about the earth field right now, and what you can do to help in any way, and you will get the guidance. So let's just pray for that and send out good vibes. And it's a good coffee. So let's just start with the widest weight, new moon in Virgo. I'm just going to call in and see what comes in. So this is a reading. We know all these, we have this Saturn retrograde still. And I think Jupiter just went direct today. I'm not feeling it, but I'm feeling the influx of energy coming on and off. So, hello sun. There was my sun coming in. So that's a sign maybe. I was saying the energy is coming in and out. And then be sure to drink a lot of water to flush anything right now. Maybe you could be feeling like you don't want to eat anything. I'm going to do a chakra. I started the chakra Sunday a few weeks ago. I'm going to try to do that after. But right now it's more the Virgo. The storyline for the Virgo is stuck. I love it. I'm laughing because this is like the pause, the stuckness, like holding on. It's both the feminine and the masculine who is holding tight right now. It's like because of the vulnerability, because of traumas, hurt, harm, and injuring you have been experienced. This is the energy, the storyline of the new moon in Virgo. It's like feeling like you don't want to let go of the old. Like, this is like what's coming in. Okay, interesting. And we can laugh at ourselves. That's very much important right now, that we have that humor, even though it's not funny what's going on. It's not. But we have to stay in some kind of grounded energy. And if you really sat down and looked at everything that's going on right now, it would be very difficult to maintain your sanity if you were really looking at everything, because it is really, it's beginning to be a wild ride here on Earth, right? So if you are feeling all kind of feelings right now, there's nothing wrong or right. Just stay in them, stay in your vibration, stay in your flow, do what you can. You will be guided. The more you trust your inner wisdom right now, the easier it will be done. The more you flow, the more you transform within the feelings you feel. Feel it to heal it. Feel it to release it. There's nothing right or wrong right now. If you feel like you're in something in more than 1 or 2 days, reach out, because it's not supposed to be that long right now. You're supposed to feel it and then shift it, okay? If you have body aches right now in the spine, it's totally normal. There's fire transformation energies coming in. We also have this. The new moon in Virgo, energies of home safety, but also the cancer influence. A lot of the home influence because of all the unsafety going on all over the world. That's why the focus is on the power chakra, but also the what do you call it? It's gonna come, okay. But a lot of walking away too, and a lot of anxiety coming up. Okay, this is 4 themes. So a focus on the home, a focus on the home, the feeling of the home. What I want to say is the feeling of where do you feel safe, where do you feel loved, the people who are around that, in that circle. You're really nesting up around that, creating routines, maybe doing much more, also because a lot of people are home. So home, maybe considering about where you're going to be in the future. Maybe some of you are moving. There's a lot about home. Home is up. It's a huge topic. Also because of a lot of people are changing out or forced to do a lot of changing out. So maybe that's coming up, that you may be going to move, or you may be going to do a different solution around your home, but there's a lot of stuff going on around home. And then there's a lot of walking away, but also a lot of people who needs to just go away from their homes because of all what's going on all over the world. A lot of people are fleeing their homes right now as we speak. And I just, because I was really thinking, I felt sorry for myself today because I had to cancel a huge, I think I have to cancel something huge because of the coronavirus. And it's just what it is. And I really put a lot of work into it, but I'm like, who am I to, I still have a lot of blessings that I can be very grateful for. And this is like the area of the shape-shifting. So shape-shift the energy and turn it into something new. Maybe look for the blessing in disguise. And if you look at it from a different perspective, that's our mastery right now. That's also what the cards are saying. If you focus and you don't want to let go, if you have that energy of I just want to hold on to what I'm familiar with, what I know, and what I planned and I focused on, and now I'm not gonna let go. Then you're gonna experience anxiety. So if something is not working, or something is just not is stuck, or is it's like it's not working out, you just have to let it go. Otherwise, you will be in anxiety, and you will feel like you are in regret, and it's just gonna mess up your sleep and your immune system and all of that. Obviously, you need a few days or just some time to, if it's something big, and then you can do some damage control, put out the fires, and just kind of just see what you can save and see what you can't. And you have to just, in a few days, or a few weeks, or a week from now, you can look back and see, well, you can't control it. It's a lot about there was specific something that came up today on a quote, especially where the power lies. It's you can't control anything that's happening right now, and if you try to control it and you get triggered, it's about how you're responding to it. So you respond. The new response is going within, stepping back, practice a new response. That's where your power is. Yeah, that's a huge message. What response are you creating right now? Or what is the question here? Practice your response. That's where your power is. Or observe your response. That's where your power is. Okay, I want to clarify the Four of Pentacles for the new moon in Virgo. Four of Pentacles for the new moon in Virgo. Okay, wow. So what you're holding on to right now actually is going to turn into the Ten of Pentacles. Something is stuck right now, and I'm feeling it's the retrogrades, but it's actually going to manifest into something really beautiful. So whatever you have started or started to creating, just don't give up just before you have you're going to be successful. It's going to come in. For a lot of you, maybe you're gonna just experience some bumps in the road right now, but you got 10 of Pentacles. So I'm feeling it's like maybe it's just a test on commitment, or just maybe it's something that is like a divine intervention because it's not meant to be, or maybe there's some details. It's like the devil is in the details. New moon in Virgo. Details. Yeah, maybe there's something around stuff that's going on right now that you're not understanding, because maybe so for some of you, maybe your energy is being pulled back because there's something more important that you need to work on or transform. You don't know anything, you don't understand everything, what you're doing all the time, And we think as humans we are master of the universe, but we're not. And sometimes that stuff happens and it's for a higher reason we don't understand. And maybe we're not allowed to understand because we have too much ego, right? So get your ego out of the way and try to look for the blessing in disguise. Clarifying the Four of Wands. That's for me too. Okay? So I'm just delivering messages here. Okay, there's a lot of dismantling of egos right now. We got the Two of Cups. Okay, a lot of love energy is coming in, beautiful energy, but it's also holding on to, for some of you it's holding on to something that you feel is precious, or just holding on to anything that feels safe because of the unsafety we are experiencing right now in the world. That is very natural, but it's also a union of something, or within you. You're going into a union with yourself, or on a higher level. I'm not feeling it's new. It could be for some of you in relationship, something is really going to be very beautiful and more strengthened. Yeah, that's just the messages. Okay, walking away card, Six of Swords, the Hermit. Yeah, specifically, some of you are being. It's about. It's difficult because this is. It's deep stuff. On a higher scale, all this is happening to raise the consciousness. We know this, okay? Everything that's going on around the world right now is to elevate us, is to raise the consciousness. So if you feel like you're being kicked out of 3D, just let it go. And that's also whatever's happening, this is a message for some of you. It's because you are being called into a new consciousness, and you can only do that if you get kicked out of your old 3D life and then put into more silence or more introspection or humility. For Nine of Wands, I said four. King of Wands, fire sign. Okay. Even though some of you are feeling like you have this Nine of Wands right now, also sleep could be very difficult, or you could be waking up and there's stuff going on, and you could be feeling anxiety. Just ask yourself, is it mine? Where is it coming from? Because your soul is so wise, and your higher self also. And a lot of it, your higher self is in balance all the time, and it's detaching from the drama. So whenever you are in your lower self, this is what you're experiencing, and you go back and forth right now. So you're kind of jumping in between two timelines. But this is actually what's going to come out of it, because you are going into that really intense Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, fire energy, transformational energy. I also see the lizard down here. Transformation. So this is actually, if you're going through something now, dark night of the soul or something really intense, and you've lost something, or it's job. I'm going to clarify this: job, relationship, or anything, something you worked hard for, or something that's just not working out. It's just gonna bring you deeper into a transformation, actually. It's gonna bring you much so you will go out on a higher level, and you will be able to create this Ten of Pentacles. Patience right now. For all of us. And prayers. Don't underestimate the power of prayer. I had a good friend in the US, her mom's house nearly burned, and we all sent prayers out, and the fire was circled around the house. That's how intense collective prayers is. We also did energy work around it, Reiki. And I think it was a lot of telepathy going on also, because that was interesting what, yeah. But it is intense, so we know this. We have all these abilities coming out, and we are remembering it because we are being pressed into a situation that is not normal. And I looked at some pictures just 2 years ago. I was on vacation with my kids just 1 year ago. I was on vacation with my children in Greece, and it's like it felt like a whole different life. It felt like a whole different time, and that was really shocking. The feeling was totally. It's like we are in this totally different timeline. But we're moving toward this. You don't underestimate. My battery is running low, so I'm gonna do this talk a little fast. Okay, the Sun card, don't underestimate what's coming in. This is what we're going towards. We have this new moon in Virgo. We're going to go through these intense energies and transformational times, but you will find this also. It's about what you choose to create in the every moment. Overall, the reading, also the love and the money, your money situation. I put the Sun on top of them. Okay, so for anybody who is listening to this, you're gonna move towards that energy. Also, another message is get into the Sun 10 minutes a day, because it kills viruses and inflammation in the body. Okay, and the Sun is very strong right now. The energy right now, the love. Okay, we got the Sun and we got the King of Cups. Especially masculine energies. It's like a masculine energy weave the energy in over the new moon in Virgo. Maybe it's the masculine who are starting to wake up. There's going to be some heart openings there within the masculine collective. A lot of masculines are also going through dark nights of the soul. Clarify this overall for the new moon in Virgo. Okay. And we have the Page of Swords. Okay, so promise of new clarity could be a little immature, but there is new clarity coming in. But it's about why I'm saying immature is because our conscious level are not there yet. So we're not allowed to see as far as we want to right now. We are getting small bits of clarities and understanding, but only in how much we can handle. Okay. Okay. And then we got this. Yeah. We have a lot of aggressive energy and also greed, jealousy, and angry. Intense feelings, energies going on all over the world. It is arising, especially because everybody is being pressured. So just be mindful around that. We know this energy is around everything. Clarify that. And then I got a whole story. Okay. It's being moved away. We got the Chariot. It's something we are clearing. It's being moved away. And especially within the consciousness, we have the Divine Feminine here, the Empress. We have also the Nine of Pentacles, but I'm also calling it the Empress card. The power, because that's the consciousness that are coming in. And you're going to have a lot of new offers, because this is going to be opened up. And you have a lot of new offers coming in, and then we get the Star. Whoa. Also Pleiadian energy. I have some clearing to do here. Okay, so I want to ask about. Okay, I want to ask about the storyline of the new moon in Virgo from the ancestors. So we had a little stock, and then in the beginning we had some interesting cards around the home and the walking away, and then we had the sun card coming out, and a lot of dark night of the soul, but also a lot of good stuff to look forward to. Okay, we've got the snake. Transformation energies, everybody's going through this right now. It's the shedding of the ego. It's let go of the old. That's the energy. New moon in Virgo, let go of the old. It's a snake energy. And also we have the mountains here. Stand firmly. So it's about getting ground. Even though there's a lot of stuff going on, it's like when you're in the midst of a storm, you stand firm and just go through the storm, right? It's about being the mountain, being the rock. You see the mountain, there's as much mountain underneath the earth as on top of the earth, right? So it's about acknowledging that you have roots like a tree, so you don't get carried too far away, both within your mind field and in your body, because that could fragment a lot of stuff right now. So get back into your body, do body work, tap on your body, do tapping work for anxiety, really do self-massages, stuff like that. Get back into the body, walk barefoot, earthing right now, very good. Also, there's a lot of energy within that. You also transmute energy down to Mama Gaia when you do it. Work with crystals, meditate with rocks. Can also just be rocks, stones you find on the beach. It doesn't have to be crystals. Stone hold a lot of energy too, and you can also transmute energy into stones, mussels like these. Regular stones, your kids, if you have a family, you can find anywhere, also in the woods or a park or anywhere you go. Natural elements, just something with a rock. And then we have something, I'm feeling this is a message for summer. Whoa, we don't know how much longer this everything is going to go on, but this is a message from the ancestors that you need to keep bathing yourself in joy and light. Bathe yourself in joy and light, like the bee does, the humming bee. Keep showering yourself in sun and joy, because you can, if you connect a lot with the stuff that's going on, you really feel the pain of the collective right now. There's so much going on. And prayers out and shout out to anybody who's going through this right now. Healing light to you. And also I wanted to do some free Reiki sessions for anybody who needs it. And distant healing, somebody asked me about that. I don't feel I'm ready, but it's not about me. And then the traveler, move in a new direction. Yeah, the ancestors also saying right now, if something is not working, move in a different direction. Travel in a different direction. If you need to pick up and go, or you just need to do something different, or you just need to take a new approach. It can be something small, or it can be something big. Okay? You know your situation best. We also have the pentagram up here, and I think the sacred symbols, but you are very much protected right now because it is above in the sky. And also I'm seeing the red, the root chakra. Be sure to work and ground yourself right now, because it is high vibrational energies coming in, but also wear something red if you need more grounding, or eat red berries, red foods, or drink juices, beet juice or beetroot juice or stuff like that. Okay, I want to get some message from the dragons, but also the earth if I have the time. Okay, the dragons first. No, it's longer. The earth, New moon in Virgo. So we have a lot of messages coming in. I need to do the signs too, I know. Okay, messages for new moon in Virgo, for personal lives, for all of us, because this is very grounded information. Okay, this is I'm getting for, oh God. Okay. Skill and harmony for Europe. I'm just getting this message right now. And then for US, it's rivalry and regret. And there's a lot of fire and earth changes. For Europe, it's more about using your skills and continue to create the harmony. Cups, 2 cups. Water, working with the waters. Elements, working with the elements. This is just the messages, okay. I'm not gonna go into that now. Okay. Too much information right now around that. Okay, the dragons. Okay, this is interesting because this is the same dragon that came on Friday, the same one again. So the energy has not shifted. Bring universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. Learn about spiritual technology right now. Be the transmitter of sacred knowledge. So you're still in that process. We all are. We are in that process of remembering. That's why you maybe are being redirected. I want to get a dragon card for the new moon in Virgo and for the next week. What energies, what message is important for all of us? Anybody who's listening? Okay, there's a few ones here. I look forward to this. Okay, the earth and water dragon. Okay, the earth and water dragon. Yeah. There's going to be some earth changes, fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. So with this new moon in Virgo, there's going to be a newness and a foundation for new growth. So if something is being moved out right now, it's going to create the foundation for new growth. Just trust. Even though it's difficult, if it feels overwhelming right now, just embrace it and feel it, let it go. A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas when they come in and harvest the abundance. And then you have Archangel Great Gabriel's dragon. This is beautiful because Gabriel also is the feminine angel who have a lot of creative ideas, help writers and also musicians and also anything you're creating. She also brings purification. This is actually the angel. Whoa, I nearly burned this card. Okay, there's a lot of fire now. Okay, this is interesting because it's like the violet flame of fire creation. It's destroying the old for building the new. This is a huge message. Okay, this is from London. This is from the cathedral, St. Paul's Cathedral. It's Archangel Gabriel. So I just want you to see that. You can pray to this angel. And you can also put writings, if you're writing a book or if you're writing something or you're working on your business or you're working on something or whatever you're doing, you can put a crystal on top of the archangel and then your papers or what you're working on underneath it. And you can just take a picture, Google it and Google Archangel Gabriel and take a picture about it. It was interesting about the card. It was totally burning. I know I hit it with the light, but it was like really hot and you can't see it. Alchemy. Wow, that's a message. Okay. Alchemy, yeah. Interesting. Self-discipline. Self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. New moon in Virgo. Okay, she's talking about us to create a routine. Create a routine. Okay, so I am perfectly. I know how to do it with clients. So I have to do it myself also much more. You can carry Archangel's diamond. This is interesting. What is this? I have to read this, as I feel it's very much important. Okay, Archangel Gabriel's dragon brings purification. New moon in Virgo. Oh, this was not what I expected, but it's like intense times, and the astrology is not normal like it normally is. It's totally different because it's new energies. It's totally expect the unexpected in these times. So just bear with me. I'm just going to find it here. I feel it's important that I read it. Also was okay, can I find it? I'm feeling it's also a lot. The fire is like transmutation. It's the fire is also the ancestors. And I'm feeling they are here also, guiding us all, watching. 48. Okay. I'm gonna read this. Okay. So, fifth dimensional. Okay. It's a dragon that are fifth dimensional. It's bringing, right now I'm going to give you clarity, hope, and joy with this energy. We are ready, when we are ready to connect. So you have to be ready in the right frequency. You can connect with this dragon. Hope you can see it. It's better here, yeah. You can connect with this dragon, right? When you're ready, when you're in the right frequency and you're able to receive, because this dragon holds the energy to clarify your physical body and the deep cleansing. That's why I felt the fire, the purification. Wow. And then you're gonna light up your true essence, and you can become transparent. This means that all the lower frequency energies that have not been released from our auric frequency field become visible. So it's important to forgive, love, and respect yourself right now and others, so your aura becomes totally clear. Then the dragons will help you to walk this ascension path on a higher level, okay? They will lead the way, clearing and energizing and setting you on this high frequency journey. So what you can do, this is a clear message. They are very, the dragons are very much harsh. They are not messing around, and they are really coming in. And also this card is saying that it's about self-mastery and self-discipline. Otherwise you will not accelerate. The dragons don't mess around. But then if you do your work, they can illuminate you with happiness, clarity, and abundance. Okay? This is high frequency life transformation ascension tools. This is a whole transmission. Okay. I'm just trying to take this in. But it's really intense because maybe I'm going to do, but it's not going to be on here. That's more for Patreon. But it's a transmission of the dragon, how you can transmute all your denser lower energies right now with this dragon. But this is a huge message right now for the new moon in Virgo. This is holding the key. This is your movie screen. The new movie screen, okay? So how do you get out of the old movie? You get into self-discipline. You create routines within your chakras. So I'm going to do a chakra reading if I have this, because this is what they're telling me to do. You create new routines with this new moon in Virgo. That's what the message I'm getting. And then you get the self-mastery going. So you like put in like 10 minutes morning and evening, and then you start doing spiritual routines like meditation, breath work, or just gratitude meditation, doing gratitude, forgiveness work, Ho'oponopono, and you do that every day, right now. And then you can ask for help from the Archangel Gabriel's dragon, and you, when you earn the right, you can carry the Archangel Diamond light. And then you can shine the light on your lower energies to purify anything so you can move up into the higher frequencies of light, because you hold the density within your body. That's why you're shifting back and forth. We all are. None of us are perfect because we're human on this earth, but that's where we're going. So you have to do your work, not just 1 week, but you have to continue to do it. And if you miss a day, okay, it's not about that, but it's about doing the work. So now I'm going to implement Chakra Sunday within this reading, because this bossy dragon is like telling me to really get that message out. It's not about being in light and fluffy love. It's about doing your work. It's about putting time aside every day and trust what you're being called on right now, because you are doing something important. So for the root chakra and the sacral chakra, but the root chakra, it is definitely the root chakra, you're being called to really look at where you're being called to take a leading role. It's about your job, your security, it's about your finances, it's about your home where you live and everything, but you're being called to step up. And if something is moving out, that's also what came out in the reading in the new moon in Virgo, but if something is being moved out, you're being called to step up and do your mission work and trust the money will come in. That's the message from the goddess of sacred power. I'm just blown away here because they are kind of taking over the reading here. Interesting. The sacral chakra. I want to do this. Okay, we got this. Okay, so I got the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is the angel of clearing. Any traumas or anything that's stuck within the sacral chakra is being purified and released with the pink light. So this is going to happen throughout this year. So next year we'll be much more ready to step in, but it's happening already. But you still need to take the steps. But it's an ongoing transformation. But the pink light is going to transmute all the denser energies, so you will be too busy and you will step into your mission work. You will be too busy to be stuck in traumas. Angel of diet and nutrition, that's the power chakra. You need to take your power back and be very mindful about your diet and nutrition. It's pay attention to what you eat and drink right now, because that's where your power comes from. And you intuitively know it already what's good for you. Yep, that's the most important thing right now, even though sometimes it's difficult, I know, and also when the kids just want chicken nuggets or something, but it's like That's why your power, you just need to be mindful. If you do it, you don't, you can control you. So that's what you can control. So you just do it. And when, when you do something, you create a ripple effect. So just focus on you. Angel of Diet of Nutrition, power chakra. It's about your power. If you want to take your power back, you take it back with everything you can control. And that's what you watch, what you put in your body, who you surround yourself with, anything that you can control, you do that. Because that's where you take your power back, in the simple, small steps. It's not about something huge, but it's the small steps in life. It's simple stuff. So it's simplicity. So it's about who you're surrounding yourself with, your boundaries, your food, your everyday life, and stuff like that. Okay. Heart chakra is the angel of communication. Okay. Communicate clearly right now. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. Speak from the heart. Speak from the heart. Tell the truth. Speak from the heart. Throat chakra. Self-criticism. It's about your internal dialogue, self-sabotage, shadow work. Every time you criticize yourself, you are diminishing your own self. You're putting yourself down. So be mindful about yourself sabotaging your internal dialogue. We all do it. But for this new moon in Virgo, it's about, don't be too harsh on yourself. It's the goddess of compassion. Be more compassionate about yourself. Find compassion towards yourself right now, because the world is harsh enough right now. You don't also need yourself to judge yourself and be harsh on yourself. Cut yourself a little slack. Step up your level, but cut yourself a little slack right now. Ajna chakra. Wow, this is so intense. Angel of space clearing, third eye. Look at that. You can't make this up. Clearing out anything. Clear vision, We got this, 2020 clear vision. This is happening. You're being asked to work more on your intuition and trust your intuition. Clear your third eye. Angel of clearing. It's time to clear out old negative thoughts and feeling. You can also work with your third eye on that. Anything you intuitively feel and see and hear, and you know what's true. So your old belief systems, your own patterns are messing up with your intuition. Don't let it do that. Clear sight. Trust what you feel, see, and hear right now. Last one for the crown. And I'm going to pick the top one. Whoa, I love this. Goddess of the psychic protection. This is the goddess of the psychic protection. I need more light here. Okay, I'm going to read it. The goddess of the psychic protection. She's beautiful, right? And the violet fire. Okay, I'm also getting that. That's a message too. What you believe you create. It's much about it. It's a lot about the mind field right now. What you believe you create. No one can harm you. Okay, so this is a huge message. It's about also, because this is the goddess of psychic protection. You are so protected. There's so much light around you. Don't put a name on it. Just trust. You can find your own names. It doesn't matter if you think about Kuan Yin, or you have angels, or you have guides. You are guided by Yemaya, Mama Yemaya, Mama Vata, or it's Archangel Metatron. It's if it's your cat, if it's your if it's prayer beads, or if it's something else. It's not about that. It's just that you trust. Because when you trust and have faith, it cultivates an energetic protection in itself. When you know who you are, you become your own goddess of protection. You energetically create that field. You are that. Like I am that I am. Goddess of psychic protection. You are that goddess of psychic protection. You are that. Remember that, okay? So what you believe you create, no one can harm you. Trust. You are at the right place at the right time, in the right situation with the right people. If you want to shift it, change it. Change the channel. Okay? I love this reading. Powerful stuff. So you want to put a little, work your light on it. Where are we right now? What is the message from the work your light from the ascension path? Because this is actually, I asked about the ascension path right now. Oh God, I'm getting a lot of messages here. Also from Mother Mary, the cards are speaking to me. Okay, protection. Okay, there's a lot of protection cards here. It must be because the energies are very much intense right now. We are all feeling them. This is not a time to be afraid. It's a time to use your skills. Call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. This is a huge message for the new moon in Virgo. Time for soul retrieval, time to call back your power. You know, like this, the sword, cut it, cut it, cut it. If you know pranic healing is like, you pranic heal, you put your hands on your body in your area, you ask it, you command it to diminish, okay? Then you take the cords from your body and then you cut, cut, cut. And you command it to diminish, 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 okay? So it's like really being very commanding. It's not like messing around and say, I want to diminish it. It's like cut, cut, cut. And you command it to, and so it is. So you call back your power and you cut the cords. This is a protection card. Also the triangle card, because these are intense times, okay? But we have this divine healer here, Mary Magdalene Oracle Guidebook. I got it. It was really speaking to me, that card deck. I want to hear what's healing message, and she's the divine healer, okay? Mary Magdalene here. Oh wow, this is an intense new moon in Virgo. I thought I was just going to come on and just do a few cards, but okay, the prophet. The prophet, the prophet, the prophet. Look at this. Fire energies, transformation. This is what's going on. Okay. It's also intense times right now for everyone. We know it's not easy. It's everything is burning up, and it just it's just the way everything unfolds right now. The message from the cards is all unfold in perfect time, and all you need to know that everything will be revealed at the most perfect moment. Be patient and trust, for the angelic forces are at work in your life right now. Feel the presence of the goddess within you. Ask her to clear your mind so you can hear guidance within your own heart. And that is my preacher always. Go within, get your heart wisdom. The goddess speaks through the feelings that stir within you when you feel something. Feel her pull your heartstrings as she bathes you in her healing light. You will receive a sudden inspiration when you least expect it, and this will lead to a most positive outcome. Be prepared right now for a pleasant surprise. So if you do the work, go within, you will get a blessing. This is the last healing message from Mother Mary. Mother Mary Magdalene. I said Mother Mary, but there's a lot of mother forgiveness also in over. The blue light is coming in also. It's the forgiveness work, and also speaking forgiveness. You don't have to do it to the person, but I'm feeling some of you need to do forgiveness work and say, I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you, or Ho'oponopono. It doesn't mean that you acknowledge their actions. You're doing the forgiveness work to release any toxic emotions from your own body, so you will not carry it with you, right? So, but this beautiful message from Mary Magdalene was, go within, listen to your feelings, expect a sudden insight. So if you do the work and take some time, sit in nature and just go within and just connect, and if there's nothing coming and you just kind of just overwhelmed right now, it's also good. It's nothing is perfect. It's not, you can't do anything wrong. It's not about, because I'm working with a client right now where I sent her out to the trees and set her butt down on the foot of a tree, and it's like amazing what's happening. But it's not like, for a long time maybe nothing is happening, but maybe something is. But it's about getting our connection back to nature, because we are nature. And when we realize our connection, that's what's going on right now with the fires and everything that is stirred up all around the world, because we lost our connection to everything, our soul, our heart, our connection to nature, everything. So it's going to be restored back to the natural. It's going to be restored back to the natural order. But it's about doing the work and just trying. It's not about being perfect. And if nothing is coming, I have many times where I've just done something and nothing is really connecting, and it's okay. It's fine. It's not about being perfect. It's just about finding moments of peace and quiet within all this that's going on. And sometimes little snippets of peace and calm comes in, and then you can take it home to your family or your kids. So because they watch you, and the children will remember how we reacted during all this. So, level up, everyone, including me. New moon in Virgo practices. We got this. I'm going to do a routine here after. I love the lists. I'm going to do my calendar, plot in some of my work that I'm doing, but plot it more in more routine every day. And then I'm just going to follow it. Definitely put some more nature time in. And I hope you will do the same. Sending you lots of love. I hope you have a beautiful new moon in Virgo. And I'm going to try to do the zodiac signs soon. Bye. Love you guys. Mwah.